Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to Excel for Data Analytics, and this is the day number 9, and in this lecture we are going to see about data cleaning. Now data cleaning is most important part of every data analytics. If you are a beginner or a master data analytics, you should know how to clean the data, whether it's in SQL or in Excel. Now we are going to see in Excel because we are covering Excel for data analytics, and whenever you will learn about SQL, you will get to know about how to clean data in SQL. Okay, now let's get started. There are multiple methods that you can use in Excel to clean the data. I have proper sheet. You can download each and everything from the description. Everything is given into the description. Okay, so let's get started. You have learned about all the basics to advanced formulas of Excel. If you go to any interview round where they are asking about Excel, you will be able to clear all these rounds. But for that, you have to learn how you can clean the data in Excel sheets as well as Google Sheets. And last but not the least, which is charts. You should know how you should draw the graphs, including column chart, pie chart, then your line charts will be there, and lots of charts are there. We are going to see all 12 charts in next lecture, but right now we are going to learn about data cleaning. If you are liking this series, please press the like and subscribe to the channel. So with this thing, let's get started with this lecture. So whatever you are going to learn in this lecture, all these sheets and whatever PPTs are there, all will be there in the description. You can check out and practice it. Okay, so we are going to see what are the cleaning methods in Excel. Okay, so most of the things you already have learned in first lecture and in between also, where we'll use few formulas, and those we are using it here. Few will be new for you, but it's not a big deal. And these are the only methods where you can clean the data in Excel. There are not lots of method or some automation required to clean the data. It's very basic task. Okay, but why I put this as a last second chapter? Because there are some formulas that you should know to clean this data. Okay, so let's get started. So we have here few rows and columns. So you can see this is some rows we are having, hardly 30 around, and these are some columns we are having. And these are the tasks. Why I created a task so that you will practice according to that. Also you will know what things we should do to clean the Excel sheet. Okay, if I give you director sheet and if I started performing the operations or the task, then you'll not be able to understand. So I have arranged it properly here. You can see tasks, whatever task we are going to do here, and we are going to do here. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, so this is the task and this is the status we need to update. For that, what I am doing, I am adding here data validation. Okay, so what is data validation? So for that, let me just expand this to classic ribbon, go to data. Okay, and here you have this option called data validation. Okay, now what is this? It is a one kind of drop down creator. I'll explain you, I'll show you, then I'll explain. So here you can see these are the options you are having. Okay, so any value, then whole number, decimal, list. So I'm clicking on list. Okay, so I'll tell you what is the use of this. Then I am clicking here first value as a completed. Okay, you can see here drop down. Okay, comma, I'll add here not done, comma, it to start. Click on apply. Okay, you can see here are the options that you can see, and what I'm doing, I'm erasing this and I'm dropping it down till here. Okay, so now if you click here and you can see it to start, here it is also it to start. If you just drag it down, so all the tasks we need to it to start. Okay, so we are going to work on this. I'm telling you, whenever you will use some checklist or you need to create some to-do list, then you need to use those functions. Okay, so let me format this thing. Okay, and this will be your table where you are going to perform this task. Okay, and this is the raw data which we will going to work. So first of all, you can see here these are hash hash hash. We need to adjust the height of these rows and height of this column. Okay, so for example, right now what I am doing, I am just reducing the height of few rows so that you will get to know how we'll clean this data.
Okay, so like this you can increase or decrease. This is manual, okay, but I'll tell you how you can do this automate. So for example, if you have this option, what you can do, you just select your table, whatever table it is here, okay, then go to your insert. So if you see our task, so first task is only this only, adjust the height of rows and columns. Okay, so we'll select this table, then what we'll do, we'll go in format. Okay, in format you can enter row height. For example, if I am clicking here 10 and clicking on OK, so it will show like this. So like this you can manually add here row height, or if you don't want to enter any value, then just go to click on AutoFit row height. So if you click on it, it will automatically adjust the row height. Okay, row height means this thing. Okay, column height means this, width you can say column width. Okay, I am clicking on format again and I am clicking here auto fit column width. So if I click on here, then it will adapt the text size of this table automatically. Okay, so this is now visible for you. This table is totally visible for you, and hence we have completed our first task, which is adjust the height, and we will change the thing here. What will change? We'll go to drop down and we'll say completed, and it's completed. Okay, now our next task is write client name in lowercase. Now where is the client? So this is client and we need to write his name in lowercase. For that, what we'll do, firstly we'll insert one column over here, okay, on right hand side. Okay, and then there is one formula to convert this capital letters into small letters. For that I will write the formula, which is lower. Okay, this is your lower. You need to select the cell, complete the bracket and enter. Okay, so you can see it's in lower format now. Okay, so write a client name in lowercase, and this is also completed. Okay, now I'll tell few things. So if you want to lower this text, you can write in lower function, or if you want to make lower function into capitalization, then simply what you can do, you can use one more formula, which is equal to, which is upper. Okay, and select the lower text, it will convert to upper format, or upper, it will change the capitalization to upward. Okay, now let's drag this formula down. Okay, you can double click on this, or you can simply drag it down like this. So like this you can format your client name. Okay, now you can see here it's not a text value, it's a formula. So for that, what we'll do, you'll select everything, you'll click on Command C on Mac. If you have Windows, then what you can do, you can select your column, and then you can click on Control C, and to remove this formula, will do what function will do, we'll click on Command Shift and V. Okay, and if you are on Windows, then you will click Control Shift V. Okay, one more thing, I have explained this. Okay, for example, I am copying this, then what you can do, you just select here, paste special, and go to values only. Okay, this I have taught you guys in first lection. Okay, so you can see here the formula is gone and this is pure text. Okay, now what you can do, just copy this title, click here, and you can delete your old column. Yeah, so our second task is completed. We have removed the uppercase and it's now in lower cases. Okay, now we'll see our next tag is remove parentheses from your client name. Now what is parenthesis? So this is parenthesis, which is your bracket. Okay, whatever it is there in bracket, you need to remove including the bracket. So for that, what you'll do, you'll select all the text which is client column. Then for that, you can just go here, find and select, you can click here. Okay, and you can just go to replace. Okay, or you can Control F. If you click on Control F or your Command F, you will find here one option, find. So you need to go to replace, find and replace. Okay, find is to, if you have 1000 of rows and if you want to find some values, you want to go to that value, you can click on find. But for replace is the function which will find as well as replace the thing. So we can see here, so this is find. Okay, we need to remove the parentheses and whatever the text is there. So I'm writing, this is your bracket, open bracket, round open bracket, and here I am writing star. So what is the meaning of this? So basically, let me complete this function. So this is your, you can see here, this is your bracket open, this is your bracket complete. So whatever it is there, whether it's a bracket having nothing or having some text which is star means everything under this bracket should be there, and we need to replace that with some text. Okay, so what is that text? That text will be replace means if you want to delete everything, then you will not write anything here, it will be blank. But if you want to write, let's say 100, then you will do this and you will click on replace all. So it will replace your text, whatever it is there in bracket, with 100. But if you don't want to do that, if you want to keep only, let me undo it. Okay, so what we will do, Control F. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll Control F. Okay, then we'll write this double star, and we don't want to replace this text with anything, then we'll click on replace all. Okay, so you can see your all brackets are gone now. Okay, so this is your function which is done, and whatever you wanted to do, it has done. So you can just select here. Okay, you can go and click, and you can click on complete it. So these things are done till time. Okay, now we'll go to this clean the context cells. Now what are your context cells? So you can see here, so I'm adding here because we need to clean this. So you can see here there are lots of white spaces here before this text. Okay, in between also. So what we'll do, we'll use the function which is trim. We have learned about trim. So whenever we need to remove white spaces, we'll use function trim. Okay, so I'm clicking here, enter, and drag this formula down, and this is your answer. Okay, so to remove again, I will copy this and Control Shift V, and this will give me a answer. Okay, so what has changed here, whatever the white spaces were there, all removed. It will keep only one white space. Okay, if it is between two text. Okay, and this is your for proper formatting. Now this is only removing the space, but if you want to know if your contact, whatever it is name, it should have your first letter of any word should be capital, not all the words. So here it's very random. Okay, so here you can say it's KEN, it's Kane. Okay, so it should have only K as capital, not other things. Okay, so for that we'll use one more formula. Okay, so I'm writing here. So we have learned about upper and lower. Now third formula is proper. Okay, so if you click on proper, if you click on the text, and if you click on enter, so it will give you a proper format. Okay, and if you drag it down, it will give you a proper names. Okay, so this usually will be helpful whenever you want to show the name or anything which has first letter as a capital. Okay, so this is your context. So I'm clicking here, clicking over here, and I'm deleting the old cells. Okay, and this has completed. Now you have clear the context cells also. Okay, so you can click on complete it. Now next is separate department and region. So you go to your department. So you can see here you need to separate your region with from the department. Okay, now department, you can say cloud tech is a department, Texas is your region. Okay, now how you can remove? So you can see here all this things are having underscore between your department name and the region name. For that we'll use one function which is split. Okay, what we'll do, we'll select everything. Okay, we'll go to data. Okay, here we'll go to split text to the columns. Okay, and here you can see it's already auto selected. So here you can see cloud and text Texas is separated. Here new strategy and New York is separated. So here we don't want this because it's splitting on the basis of space. You can see here it's space, on the basis of space. If you click on space, but we don't want to use space, we want to use underscore. So we'll click on custom, and if you write here underscore, then it will split your column. Okay, and if you click on apply, so it will automatically split your columns. Okay, and here it is department and here is your region, but it has override your payment column. Okay, so to avoid that, what we'll do Control Z. Okay, we'll enter one column here and then we'll select here, okay, our department. Okay, a department and our region, then we'll go to text split, then here custom underscore and apply. Okay, whenever you will do that, it will enter the value in next column. Okay, and here we'll write region. So this is also done. Okay, you have separated your department from department name and region successfully. So in this way you have separated your department and region successfully. Okay, so this is also a done task. Okay, now next is add NA in blank spaces. For that, what you will do, you will select your column. Okay, then you go to your filter. Okay, this is the filter option. Here you can see wherever you can see this icon, which is filter. Okay, this is filter icon. Now whenever you want to select the blanks, so whenever you will select the blank, here you will see blank option at a start only. Okay, there is no blank here. Then department, there is no blank. Then region, there is no blank. Payment, yeah, it is blanks is there, so you will select all. Okay, you will unselect all, then you will click on blanks and this is blank. Now you know you need to put NA. Okay, this you can do like this. Okay, then you can release your column. Okay, you can select all again, it will show you whole table. Then you check with revenue, there are some blanks, click on this and write NA. Okay, and select all. Okay, again check your profit, don't have any blank. Check your profit margin column, it is not having any blank. Okay, now you can remove this filter. In this way you have completed this thing also. Okay, just click on completed and these things are also closed. Now last two things are there, which is replace error with NA and format the table. To replace the NA, to replace the errors with NA, it is very easy. So this value, this error will show whenever you are using formula somewhere. So these are not anything where we are using formulas in first few row columns, but whenever it will be a calculation, it will show you error. This is value means error. Okay, because this is having NA, and if you calculate something with NA, it will show you error. So for that we'll use one formula which we have learned, which is if error. Okay, so we'll click here and if we write if error, okay, this is the formula. Then value means whatever we want to calculate, that one, and value if error. If this value is error, then we'll write. Okay, and give double inverted comma here. Okay, and this is NA, and just drag it down and your formula is showing NA here and it got replaced. Okay, so in this way you can replace your errors with NA. You need to just use your if error formula here, whatever value it is there and what you want in the replacement. So instead of NA you can put 0 also. It's your choice to whatever you want to show. Okay, in this way you will clean this data. Okay, and this task is also completed. Now last point is format table. So simple, it's very simple. You can just select your table, whatever it is there. Okay, then you just go to format as a table and from here you can select format as table. Now it will show you my table has headers. So if your table is having headers which is are there, then you can tick this box and click on OK. If you don't have it, then you untick this box. Right now I am having the headers, that's why I'm keeping it. Okay, and here you can see it is showing you as a table format. Okay, from now you can change things from here. You can give borders. Okay, if you want to change the color, you can change the colors from here. Okay, like this you can do whatever you want. Okay, you want medium, if you want to full dark, you can convert this. Okay, so in this way you can do this thing. Okay, and this arrow is showing you that there is a filter, so you can remove filter from here. Just go to sort and filter and click on filter, it will remove the filter, and this is your table which is properly formatted. Okay, one more thing, you can sort your revenue or whatever you want to sort on the basis of this. Okay, so you just click on filter. Okay, now if you want to sort your things, so for example here, first of all let me change the color of this thing, because it is having black color, it's not visible properly. For example, you want to sort this table on the basis of profit, then I'll click here. These are the two things that you can do, which is, one is sort smallest to largest, so wherever you will get smallest profit it will come here, and if you click on largest to smallest, then it will sort your table on the basis of profit. Wherever it is higher, it will show at top. Okay, so these are some important functions that we have learned about data analytics in Excel. Okay, this has completed now. Okay, all this task we have completed, and you can sort your table, you can remove your filter from here, and this is your final view.
So I hope guys you have learned each and everything about data cleaning in Excel. Now last part and the day 10 will be around charts. If you will be able to master the charts, then you will be able to master the Excel for data analytics. Okay, so see you in next lecture. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.